You're about to listen to TADPOG, Tyler and Dave Play Old Games. It's a comedy video game podcast. We would like to stress that the hosts are not experts and are really just very crass commentators. Seriously, this is an explicit podcast that happens to talk about video games sometimes. So please enjoy this pretty okay podcast with Tyler and Dave.
As we last left off, Lem had Kamehameha'd Scott off into the distance as the sun was setting, exploding him into pixels, making him explode into pixels. And then we'll pick up right at that moment. All of you were you're standing on the roof of the Quiznos. You guys are in the Quiznos. And right after Scott goes off, you've already defeated Katra and Magica Dispel. And then everything around you basically starts to fade away. And the next thing you know, it looks like you are in subspace, like you're falling. And the next thing you know, you land on the couches and chairs in the king's house.
Great. Is he there?
He's there just beaming at you. Here's a smile on his face.
Here's a jar of pure emotion.
Keep that. For some reason, I think you're going to need it.
I don't think it's mine, though. I think it belongs here, right?
You can take it out.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. For some reason, something tells me you might need it.
Okay.
But hey, everything's good. It's gone. I can feel her again. She's back. I know she's around. So you did it. Like,
good.
Everything's good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I do want to let her know, everything that happened.
Yeah.
You guys good with that?
I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we told her what we were going to do, so I don't think she'll be surprised.
She'll just remember. She'll remember it like a dream.
Oh, okay. I want to look through the door at the end of the hallway.
The one that was shut?
No, the one that we went through.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you see back, and it's
if it's open, I'll look.
What's the scene I'm looking at? Whenever you beat Symphony of the Night, and Dracula's castle sort of breaks up into pieces and ascends and vanishes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happens.
And we're all standing there on the cliff holding our whips and stuff.
And unusually weird, like soft music is playing.
Yeah.
That's what I'll play during this whole scene.
Perfect. It's great.
Nope. Since I played, I think your battle was set to bloody tears in the last episode. So yeah, he goes around and shakes everybody's hand. So I can, if you want to going out that front door should lead you back out.
Okay.
But again, can't thank you enough.
Yeah.
You saved her. Good job.
Well, we'll see how it goes in no offense, but the real world.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I don't know much about that place.
I've never been there. I'm worried she doesn't know who Krang is anymore. But we'll see.
It's a possibility.
Should we look in the closed door?
No, I wouldn't. Those are just some of the worst memories.
Yeah, well, we don't want to be his. Yeah, we want to be his.
Those are for her.
Yeah,
they're not ours.
Yeah,
we were just here. We came to do a job.
We came. We saw. We kicked its ass.
Someone hand me the Dungeon Master's Guide.
It's right here.
Let's see. He goes over well before you go.
So,
a bag of tricks for everybody,
except the vegans.
Yeah. So we had 4 days until the circus was going to get to town. So now we've got
4 days until the circus goes down.
So now we've got 3 days and 23 hours.
That's fair. I don't think it's a circus.
It's a festival, isn't it?
I don't think it's fair either. But here we are.
It's a music festival, right?
It's one of those Paducah things.
It's a music festival in the parking lot of Kentucky Oaks Mall.
Right.
How fucking badass is that?
Yeah. Well, that is how we do.
We only have so many places with electricity in Paducah. I'm just saying.
We could have it at Maiden Alley, but only 20 people could come. So.
And only 10 actually want to. So.
Yeah, it seems about right, actually. Think about it.
There'll be 4 or 5 people show up after it's done. What happened?
Yeah, He goes and opens a toy chest. Like, let's see. I think you probably need. I think you should take a memento of this journey. So let's see. Kenny, he recently pulls out a plastic spider ring. Like you get out of
Cracker Jack box.
yeah, or the machines at like restaurants where you put in a quarter and turn a little plastic container.
Or from like a dentist at Halloween.
Yeah.
Is this gonna make me fly? Because people keep asking me if I can fly.
I'm still not convinced you can't.
You'll fall a lot slower.
Oh, okay.
So it gives you a ring of feather falling.
Putting that on.
That's nice.
Right now.
So if you jump on a trampoline, you can get super high,
And then just
glide.
Slip on mayonnaise.
You go to the apex of your jump and slowly just turn around in a circle, sling mayonnaise. Call it the emulsion tornado.
We got to work that into our show.
Yeah. Provide a sample.
Liz looks like she pulls out what's a kind of kid's necklace that was popular in the 90s?
Like the candy necklace?
A yin-yang mood necklace.
Oh, boy.
Hands it to
Puka
you.
shell.
I'm about to say, I distinctly remember you wearing a hemp and puka shell necklace a lot.
No, you had a hemp and puka shell necklace. I had the.
No, you had
Brandon wore those all the fucking time.
I swear there's-
I did have the mood yin yang necklace though.
I swear there was a picture of you, like it was a school picture that you had one of those on. I did too, but
I think I may have
just
had
replaced my shark's tooth necklace.
I may have had a hemp.
Oh,
I think I had a
definitely
hemp
shark's
necklace
tooth
without the
necklace.
puka shell and hemp necklace.
Okay.
That'll help you not get poisoned. It is a parapet of proof against poison. So a necklace of proof against poison.
P-E-R-I-A-P-T.
a parappa the rappa.
That's what it should have been. A parapet the rapper parapet against poison.
Are
P-E-R-I-A-P-T. Periapt. Of proof against poison.
of proof.
Please provide 4 proofs of purchase.
Please.
You have to provide 4 proofs of poison to actually get poisoned, which is why it works.
Yeah.
So this delicate
6 to 8
silver
weeks.
chain has a brilliant cut black gem pendant. When you wear it, poisons have no effect on you. You're immune to the poison condition and have immunity to poison damage.
That's awesome.
That is
You could like smother yourself in poison.
All right, so it's awesome. It doesn't really-
Grease up with contact poison and just
Jump in a dragon's
grab at
mouth.
people.
I would say that the yin yang doesn't necessarily go with my style, but I'll put it on anyway.
Okay.
But how does poison go with your style, Liz? You like being poisoned?
Lem. I don't even know what that
Can we
is.
make
Oh, I'm getting a thing. We don't even know what it is.
Can we
I'm
make-
excited.
Can we make poison with the jar?
We can make poison with the jar. Oh man, Liz, drink
A
it.
little bit.
Small amount of poison.
Let's test out that.
Just want to cover Liz in poison and just
Let's test
send
it
her
out.
into battle.
I can
Rick
make,
it, go!
I can make 1/2 ounce of poison.
That's not nearly enough poison to cover Liz in.
No.
She's dainty, but come
It's
on.
enough to put on somebody's weapon, though. We haven't done that.
Yeah, that's the thing is you can probably coat weapons in poison without like fear of poisoning yourself, which I think you could do anyway as a rogue. But
As a refresher, while he looks this up, 8 ounces of acid, 1/2 ounce of poison, 4 gallons of beer, 1 gallon of honey, 2 gallons of mayonnaise, 1 quart of cooking oil, 2 gallons vinegar, 8 gallons water, 12 gallons of salt water, or 1 gallon of cheap wine.
What I heard is we're about to make some grilled cheese sandwiches.
That's right. Got all
Bust
the
out that mayonnaise.
All the fixes.
Let's do it.
I just want to know what Miracle Whip did. That you
Nothing
know,
good.
That it can't get its
Sinned
own.
against humanity? Yeah, I think you're right. It is.
Nothing wrong with Miracle Whip.
Goblin cum. So what?
Oh, yeah.
That's what the
But there's
oatmeal
nothing wrong
and
with goblin
meat.
cum either.
Okay,
you know?
well that
You don't want to put it on a grilled cheese, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's natural, Tyler.
Especially
Really
if it
meant for a
comes in-
bologna sandwich.
Especially if it comes in a little Tupperware container
pimento loaf.
inside an envelope.
Pimento loaf and goblin cum on rye.
There's our band name.
He hands you, Lem, a big toy plastic axe.
All right. This is
You-
cursed, right?
This is the Giant Slayer.
Okay.
You gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon.
Okay.
When you hit a giant with it, the giant takes an extra 2d6 points of the weapon's type, which this is an axe. It could be a sword, but this one's an axe.
Okay.
And it has to succeed a DC 15 strength check or fall prone.
It's pretty good
Okay.
if we fight a giant.
Great.
Okay, hopefully we run into some giants.
No. This will keep them away. If we don't see any giants, we know this axe has done its job. They all fear it.
Any magic items you can sell stuff for gold, but Randy can also repurpose items to translate them into the turtle van if there's stuff you don't want.
What can you do with this cursed axe?
Right. Give you bad muffler.
Makes it to where you can never find your keys when you're looking for them.
And then Benji, he pulls out for you another plastic toy. This looks like a big mace.
Starfish light maze?
Oh, I hope so. This is for Raymond himself. My D&D character that I modeled after Chris Tucker from Rush Hour.
A mace of disruption.
Oh.
When you hit a fiend or an undead with this magical weapon, the creature takes an extra 2d6 radiant damage. If the target has 25 hit points or fewer after this damage, it must make a DC 15 wisdom saving throw or be destroyed. On a successful save, the creature becomes frightened of you until the end of your turn. When you hold this weapon, it sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light in 20 feet beyond that.
Is it a light weapon?
It's a standard mace. I'm not sure. That'll be in the player's handbook, though.
Okay.
Well, it looks like then he goes over and pulls looks like a very nice mint new. He actually peels plastic off of it, of VHS tape, and puts it in the machine. Hits play, and you see sort of a bird's eye view of your adventure.
Oh, that's
playing.
neat. This is like when you go on the log ride and they take your photograph and then
Yeah.
you get off the log ride and you're like, oh, that's us.
That'll be $39 for a
Oh. I'll trade you an axe.
Okay, well, thank you guys. I'll
Yeah.
be here if
Okay.
she ever needs you to come back in.
Well, I mean, hopefully.
Hopefully
She
not.
won't. So, yeah, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. Thank you so much.
Bye, King.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah, you open the door and it's that pink subspace door.
Okay, are we good to go? We're good to go through here, right? Right, Kenny?
Yes.
This is the one we should go through? Okay.
We're good.
We're not going to, do some kind of, weird wormhole stuff. I want to make sure we go through the right one.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I've had about as much experience with this as you have.
I don't know. You're good with these doors.
Yeah, I'm good at making them. I don't understand them. I never said I understood how this works, but yeah, I think we're good.
All right. Go through the door. Open it.
Okay. You guys go through and you are back into your shared subspace.
Okay. All right. Now.
There's water and pixels everywhere. And then you see Aurora standing there wielding two swords.
Oh, Lord.
Hi.
Hi.
Mom. What happened?
A bunch of water flooded in and some big ninjas fell through.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. The moat. That was a moat.
I took care of them. It's fine.
Thank you.
But, and then look, she points one of those swords behind her, sort of off in the distance, and you see a crack in the subspace.
Kenny, I'm going to get that checked out.
That seems bad.
Well, someone tried to tunnel in. I stopped it, but someone tried to tunnel in.
Do you know who it was?
I don't.
Okay. Well, that's fun.
Yeah, maybe we should go on and get back to Earth, back to real world.
Yeah. Is there anything we can do?
I mean, I can work that crack back over. That'll go away.
Okay.
And then I will just, I don't need to sleep anyway, so I will just be on guard.
Can we get you some reinforcements or something? Is that possible? Like a weasel?
Oh, weasel. Nature's power check, the weasel.
We left Babunicus in the castle.
Magoo, no, I got him. He's
okay.
in the bag. I just can't use him anymore.
Oh,
'cause
okay. Well, then,
I'm a vegan.
Let mom,
you can use it.
let mom have it.
Yeah.
Can my mom borrow your bag of animals?
Here, please.
That could also be a band.
Bag of animals.
Bag of
no,
animals.
Can my mom
have your bag?
Well, I'll be watching, and then so will Amy. So,
Okay. And in case any giants show up,
oh,
here you go. You can have that.
well, you like that?
No, it's so
You
far,
don't think you'll use
we
that?
haven't run into any giants.
Okay,
Just saying.
yeah.
Pretty big crack. What if a giant tunneled
It
in
could
here?
be. Could be.
Pretty bad situation.
Yeah,
don't you think?
you got it covered though.
Not if I'm not here.
Oh, I'll call you.
Call me, please.
What if
Bring
there's
the giant axe stat.
I don't have a phone anymore, though, I don't think.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, thanks.
a subspace using giant would be pretty crazy.
It's pretty wild.
Got giant brains. They can do more stuff.
Yeah. We like trenches,
Moats.
trench warfare,
they
moats.
can
yeah.
build moats. So some dick comes along and ruins that.
Drains
for 'em.
it, yeah.
I'm just concerned about who is trying to tunnel into my subspace.
Yeah,
I still
I'm
think
concerned about that as well.
I mean, I feel like it's probably
probably
offense,
someone in
it's
my
probably one of
family.
your brothers
it's-
or my
sister
or
Gwendolyn.
Balthazar.
or Balthazar.
You think it's Gwendolyn?
Yeah, I think it's Gwendolyn.
Why do you think it's Gwendolyn?
Because before we left your house the other day, she made a whole thing about touching his hand, and the only way you can like find people's subspace right is by having physical contact
It's
with
possible.
There you go.
them. So I think it's Gwendolyn. I haven't
Okay.
liked that since we were there. I
Well-
haven't liked her since we were there.
I'll ask her about it. She's been pretty upfront.
I don't think she has. Really got to work on that.
I don't know. Seems like it to
I
me.
feel she has.
Oh no, yeah, she's,
Yeah, definitely feel like she has.
Yeah.
but yeah, I think I too. I think it is. It's got to be one of your family. I would lean towards her because she's the only one. Well, I mean, not by now, but she was the only one in the recent history that even knew anything about Kenny.
Well, your subspaces are linked, so it could be either one of you. And physical contact makes it easier, but as long as you know the person, you can. It just takes a lot longer, but it can be done.
I don't know if we can employ Mr. Dawnstar to help shore up our defenses.
Forgot about that.
Maybe.
Where the hell's Link?
We got a potion for his mom, remember?
Link, his mom.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess she could drink it if she wanted to. Hey, Link, want to be the same age as your mom?
Yeah, like prolonged life. Like the one that potion that makes you younger.
Oh, for Dane. Sorry,
For Dane's mom.
I started wondering about Link, and then
I don't know. Does me using subspace have any kind of effect on its ability to be invaded upon? I mean, do my subspace defenses get weaker the more I conjure doors and walk through and shit?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
weaken the veil.
I just didn't know if, I've been pretty free and loose with the subspace stuff. And I didn't know.
The more you use subspace, the stronger you get all the way around. Your defenses will get stronger.
Okay, so it's actually not a bad idea to keep using
No.
it because it helps get it stronger. It's
Right.
like exercise.
Right.
Okay. I just didn't want the. I
As
didn't want the
as
opposite
you guys
to be
naturally
true.
level up, your subspace gets more skilled.
Okay.
So
I just didn't want the opposite to be true, where me throwing doors around everywhere is causing me to
okay.
be more
it's-
vulnerable.
Our knowledge is still very slim, but from everything I know and that we've seen, you only get better with time.
Okay, cool.
This is an aside, but should they know? So, Gwendolyn's the only one that knows that you two are brothers.
Depends on who she
cousins,
told.
Whatever it is, it's brothers. It's brothers, right?
We're cousins.
Brothers. Cousins.
Identical cousins all the way.
There's a lot of family going on here, and there's a lot of intertwinement.
So I think it's safe to assume everybody knows.
Right. Okay. Should we tell your mothers that they know?
Sure.
Because it was kind of hush hush, and then now they probably all know.
I thought we mentioned that to your mom whenever we came in here the first
first
time,
place.
and to go into jail.
Feels like it's been a real long time ago. I can't remember.
Well,
but
let's talk
in case we
let's-
didn't.
Yeah, let's tell them. I'd like to talk to Jill, see how she's feeling.
Yep. Same.
Wake her up and kind of move that along.
But yeah, Mom, Gwendolyn knows about Kenny and my relationship. So probably everyone knows.
Yeah, because you see at that point, then Zombie's box opens up. Then you see Amy go, no. Really?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Okay. I think your dad tried so hard to hide it because Balthazar would want to use it.
The only reason I saw no point in trying to keep it a secret, because giving up the information may have helped get us something we needed. And I felt like the bad shit's coming.
No, I understand.
Yeah, I don't feel like keeping it a secret any longer was going to benefit when it could have potentially given us something we need. But Balthazar was going to find out.
Probably.
I feel like we're getting a lot closer to that being a reality anyway. And so I would rather have said something and be on guard than to have it found out secretly and then be surprised by something bad later.
Yeah.
So, it was kind of a calculated choice for me, because I'd rather just get it out there and not have secrets that could potentially harm us later.
We just have to be. We just have to be careful.
I just wanted.
I get it, but we just have to be careful.
I just wanted to see if you all thought it would be worth sharing with them, just in case they need to watch out for something now, knowing that cat's out of the box.
You see, Amy beats on her gem prison. Oh, I wish I had to be out. She just paces around. You see, Aurora just nods. I'm pretty good at defenses, so I think I can keep this place pretty shored up.
Okay.
Even if they tunnel in, then we just have to build some more walls. But at the same time, whoever that person is, if they tunnel in here, they then become vulnerable to me. So
Right.
and
Well,
that,
and you
that,
call
that
us.
they still don't know, right? Because that
Yeah, they
That's
don't
also
know.
some-
We don't. They don't know about you guys.
okay. So they don't know that because I can't get the kids have built up so many defenses. I haven't been able to tunnel in. But if they openly link subspaces, unless they have some brand new ability I don't know anything about, I'll just be able to slide right in at that point, and then it's game on.
Would having more subspace users trying to infiltrate make a difference?
Like if they had multiple ones trying to get in here.
Or if you had multiple ones trying to get in there? We know at least 2 other subspace users outside of this group right here, and
3 with Dane.
3 with
If
Dane.
if they're tunnelers, it would help a lot.
They're not, are they?
I don't know what the other 2 are. I know Dane's is
He's a
the defense one,
Right.
the vault.
Or if they were a saboteur, then they could help with defenses.
Okay.
How did you pick up your power?
Practice. It's like just working with it so long, the talent's just popped up.
Well, you 2 got yours sort of given to you by your boyfriend, right?
Fiance.
What is everybody talking about?
Your war god husband.
Specchio comes through Amy.
Fiance!
Oh, hey. It feels like I haven't seen you in like 2 months. How's it going?
Longer!
So would it be possible if Irish Lass hasn't picked a talent yet that we could talk her into doing that? And
Maybe. She'd probably do it. I don't think she's hard to convince to I don't think she's a person who's hard to convince to get power.
And is there a way to do that the way Specchio did it with the apothecary and the
You see, because
huckleberry?
Amy's behind there speaking. I've never of all like in our class in Project Mindful, I'd never seen a talent acquired like that. I assume that is just something unique to us being over here on this side.
Okay. Just looking for a shortcut.
Yeah.
Well, and she may already have an innate ability that she just is better at some things than others, and just doesn't realize that there's a classification for it.
Yeah, if the potential's there, I would imagine it could be trained and drawn out. But
Yeah, but that would take a long time probably.
yeah, and there
I
are
have a
many,
feeling this whole thing's not going to be that much longer.
I don't know how many trainers like I could train. I think Amy could train from in there, and Dane. That's kind of it. So I don't know.
So, Jill.
Yeah, you see, I would imagine Lem being little probably had a race car bed. What kind of bed would Lem have had as a little kid?
Race car bed works.
Race car bed.
Sure.
That's what Jill is laying.
Milhouse
on.
is
Looks
dead.
like your mom. Mom conjured her a bed to lay on.
The dry cracker.
I sleep in a real bed with my wife. Yeah. Well, let's go.
Are waking Jill up, or are you leaving?
She's. Let's wake her up. I'll wake
Okay.
her up.
Yeah, because when you, how do you wake her up?
I just go over and I'm like, "Hey, Jill."
Because she opens her eyes and she
Hey.
sees you.
We did it.
Yeah, she smiles very big at you. I just had a very vivid dream.
Was
And,
Krang in it?
Yeah. Before you tell me that, who's Krang? Does the name Krang mean anything to you?
Yeah. Krang and the Planeteers and Murky Dismal and Gargamel and Foot Soldiers and Skeletor.
Baboonicus.
I feel like Mumra was somewhere in there, but you didn't find him.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I hope that's not going to be a problem in the future.
I just got evil Mumra running around in here somewhere. No, she stands up. Oh, and the king from Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
Yeah, he cares a lot about.
He said
you.
hello.
He told me everything was going to be okay. Like I haven't thought about him in forever.
He's in there. He's a big
You'll be
player.
disappointed to hear that, but
So all that happened?
It happened.
Yes, it did.
Did you see Scott as Juggernaut and Wolverine and Goku and
She sort of waves in the air like she's waving that away, and then wraps her arms around your neck and kisses you on the mouth.
what, good Lord on the mouth? My. Well,
you know he was a bat like 10 minutes ago.
and I could be one again.
What kind of threat is that?
Who said it was a threat?
Don't threaten Jill with a good time.
Who said it was a threat? That's you're bringing baggage to that, Benji. You're bringing You're bringing baggage.
Baddest. She stops the kiss, leans back, and smiles. I can do that now,
Oh, well, yeah, that's nice.
and I think I've wanted to do that for a while.
Well, that sounds all right by me. Maybe we could.
Get a room.
I was gonna say. Maybe spend more time
stops and
together.
hugs everybody. Yeah, you guys really put yourselves in danger for me. Thank you
Glad
so
you
much.
feel better.
I feel a lot better. It feels.
How do
I
you-
didn't realize how bad I felt until now, and it's gone.
How do you feel about Scott?
Fuck that guy.
Yay. Mission accomplished.
I mean, we
Jump
never.
in the air, freeze frame, and you had the rest of the day off.
Yeah, dude. I don't know how you talk Joy into that,
It was weird.
but
We don't either.
I just remember.
Something about bread. I don't know.
He's gonna call me first about the hot bread petting. If he doesn't call me, that's on him.
And as she's standing there smiling at you, Lem, then suddenly your full soul regalia activates and lights up.
I'm sorry, that usually doesn't happen.
How? How do
It's
you?
the first
how,
time I've been kissed on the mouth.
This is great. Couldn't
How does,
possibly
how
get any
does
better
Lem
than that.
feel?
Well, his cod piece is uncomfortable now, but
How does Lim feel?
Yes,
Relieved.
relieved.
Yeah, relieved that they didn't die in there and that Scott didn't win, and yeah, relieved that Jill's better now, and that relieved.
So how would? Because I want to see more how Lem. So like whenever.
That was the wrong
so at the end of
answer,
Scott,
okay.
well, no, I just.
How should Lim feel?
Well, see, I want to see how to classify it. Because so whenever.
Tell me how to feel.
It's Scott Pilgrim. So on one version, Scott gains the power of love,
Yeah.
gains a certain, levels up a certain way. Or as opposed to Scott learns the power of self-respect, levels up a certain way.
Right.
How does Lem level? What is his emotional feeling at all this coming through?
Hardy.
I don't know.
Not relieved.
Lem gains the power of relief.
Slightly less anxiety.
Of compassion that he already had.
Lem earns the power of release. I mean, relief. Relief.
He feels good. He feels, I mean, I don't know. This is all overwhelming for Lem.
Overwhelming.
I mean, he feels good. He feels happy that everybody is safe and nobody died in there. He feels relieved that Scott's no longer a threat. He feels concerned about the looming threat of his family. So really, I know none of this is giving you anything.
Well,
It's just not so black and white. It's like, you know.
how many of his goals in his life has he ever started and completely finished out?
I mean, he's pretty young, so probably zero. I mean, you know, like.
He still hasn't even beat Bomberman.
Right, exactly. I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends on how big of like accomplishments this is. I mean, being kissed on the mouth is a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that probably is the first time that's happened. He feels maybe a little weird that it happened in front of his band, but
And his mom.
but I mean,
And his aunt.
And his aunt.
but also
And
kind
his
of,
frog.
And his fiance.
And his fiance. Yeah, Specchio was just
not
wrong.
loving this.
Specchio, I don't think it's gonna work.
I'll go with that.
Okay,
A minute.
Specchio didn't realize.
Polyamory, it's fine. Yeah. Oh, I love her too.
No, you can be the cuck if you want.
Whoa.
That's a term that's going to mean a lot in a few decades. Right now, no one knows. But
It's vaguely mentioned on Real Sex, like once.
right now, nobody knows that's why that extra chair is in the hotel room.
In every single hotel room.
And a Bible.
Why every hotel room have the cuck chair?
So as far as the Scott Pilgrim stuff goes, I think love would be fine. I mean, I feel like Lem knew how to love, though. I mean, he loves his mom, and you know, I don't know. It's tough. I feel like I wish I would have had a little bit more time to think about it because it really. I mean, he's just relieved. He's just. How about friendship? Is that it? Because like he really hasn't he hasn't had many friends before, and like everybody here, including Jill. Is like this is a new experience for him.
Kind of like putting themselves out there, everybody bonding together and going for a common goal, which is something you're not exactly.
Yeah, and how like you guys, all risked yourselves and, you know, on a mix of my half and Jill's behalf. And, you know, so yeah, I'd say that.
Okay, so yeah, level up. Lem learns the power of true friendship. I would say that would reflect best as another +1 to your AC.
Okay.
So I think that makes your armor. Was your armor already a +1?
Yes.
So now it is a +2.
Okay.
I think your emotional intelligence increasing makes sense. So I'll give you a +2 to wisdom.
Okay. All right.
Irvin Frog can now attach to someone else and function as a shield other spell.
Oh, that's great. You hear that, Irvin Frog?
All right. Which one? I guess it's all right.
So wait, he's gonna.
I'll go sit on Liz's shoulder. Whatever you need me to.
He's just gonna stand in front of crossbow bolts and take the damage.
Yeah, I guess. Right, Irvin Frog?
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, there, boyo.
I can snatch by the air with my tongue. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's not shield. Where you can share HP with somebody. I forget what spell it was.
Oh, okay.
So you could impart your certain portion of your HP to somebody through Irvin Frog.
Great.
Yeah, you see Jill also lights up the same way.
Not in like the vibrating outside of JP's kind of way.
Correct. Yeah. More like what you did, where you see armor somewhat like Furiosa wears in Mad Max. Sort of lights up around her. And then, of course, she has her spiked chain around her. She goes, ooh, that was different.
Yeah, but good, right? In a good way.
Yeah. Everybody hears. I won't even make you. It won't make anybody make a check. You audibly hear something that sounds like a gear clunking into place.
Can we tell which direction it came from?
All over, just like a reverberating. And you see Aurora also turns around. And anybody else hear that?
Yes.
Is that a good sound or a bad sound?
I don't know. That was strange.
Did it sound like a lock?
Maybe.
Wait, what did you just say happened with Jill?
She looks like she leveled up like Lem did.
Oh.
She looks at that crack, which it looks like it's starting to close up. It's like, all right, it's not that. I don't know. That was strange. Okay. I'll be on the lookout.
Okay.
Is it possible Jill's a subspace user and just hasn't been able to use it because she's had the glow implanted in her this whole time?
She floats over in front of Jill, and Jill kind of takes a step back. She's like, "Hi, can I see your hand?" Jill just kind of looks at all of you. Sure. And when she holds her. This isn't quite my gift. No, I don't sense anything. Kenny, do you want to try?
Sure.
Seekers have this ability sometimes.
I can do that. How do I do that?
Make a subspace power check.
28.
Yeah, you feel confident in that because you hold her hand and you listen for any sort of music, any sort of rhythm. Mm-hmm. But you don't sense anything. But you're confident. If it was there, you would have heard it.
Okay. No, I don't believe that is the case.
She looked, Amy, any ideas? And maybe just shakes her head. No.
Is there anything?
Specchio?
I think something changed.
In here? Or out
Could
there?
it have been out? Is it outside that we can tell, or?
I mean, I'm not there to feel it. I heard it. That sounded like just something, I don't know, it's out of my realm a little bit. But I think something changed or was finalized. I can't say much else than that. It's like the wind shifted.
Well, nothing we can do about that.
Should we get out? Not knowing what that was, should we get the hell out of subspace now? I mean,
I figured we probably would anyway.
well,
I'll,
maybe not Terry at this point if there's
I'll open the door
Okay.
and wheels and things.
back into the cob, yeah?
Yep. I would make you roll for it.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll be back.
I'll alert you somehow if I get overwhelmed or if more cracks start appearing or something.
Okay, thank you.
Good job.
Thanks.
Proud of you guys.
Thanks for helping.
Well, you did most of it. I was just watchdog. Yeah, you see Amy just like, that was pretty awesome.
Thanks, Mom. When we get out, I'm going to call Dad
Okay.
and let him know what we told Mom and Aurora about.
Because it rings and rings and rings, but you do have an answer machine, so that picks up.
Okay. Hey, Dad, call me when you get this on this number, whatever the number is, blah, blah, blah. I need to talk to you about some stuff when you get, and it's pretty important, so call me. Bye. Click.
Okay. You're back out in the urban cob. See, Link is sitting there. See, as soon as you open up and walk back through, he stands up. Okay, you're back, so that's pretty good.
It's good. It's better than not coming back.
Yeah, much better. Well, I've been sketching some stuff about Quiznos, so I don't know. I don't feel like it's very good. But
I like it.
We might get sued. I don't know. I mean, I like the look of it, but I feel like we would get sued by Quiznos.
Who?
Let's see, yeah,
Might
Cobb.
be a problem in game, but for us, I don't think that's going to be.
Cobb forms. He's like, well, from what Aurora told me, things went well.
It did. It went pretty well. Someone tried to tunnel in to
I don't know much about that.
our
That
subspace.
doesn't sound good.
But no, so that part's not good. And then we heard like a big like clunk sound, which was also kind of weird.
Yeah, did you hear anything in your realm out of the ordinary, like a gear sound or anything like that?
No, nothing over here.
Okay. What about the aunties? Are they nearby?
Yes.
I'm going to ask them too. Did y'all hear anything loud? Like, describe the sound of them. Did you
Shifting
hear anything
wind.
like that right before we came back through?
They all talk and look, and then one of them pulls out a bag and she reaches in and she's got, looks like bones. She just throws him
I
on
was
the
hoping she
floor
had a dire weasel.
with a little bow on it. This is Weaselina.
He's her girlfriend
The
now.
rest of the session's a weasel marriage ceremony.
Urban
We'll
Cobb
do it here at the
officiates.
Cobb. It'll be wonderful.
Urban Frog's the flower girl.
Yeah.
But it turns out they're both male, and it causes a big controversy. I mean,
It's not the time.
Paducah, man, it's 2000. You
Yeah,
can't-
Paducah in the 2000. Yeah.
Weasels just don't. No.
When she throws those bones, you see they fall in two distinct piles, which looks a little strange. And the three of them all look at each other. And Esmeralda looks like she leans down. Okay. Huh. Right, so this one is impending danger. That somebody is going to be grievously wounded, and their life will be altered because of it. This over here, something could have gone two different ways, and the path has been chosen now. So the other path is gone. So something that was up in the air has been decided.
That sounds like that goes with a clunk sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Benji, your cell phone rings.
Who's got my number? Okay.
Luke.
I'll answer it now. Yeah. Forgot about that guy.
He's clunking gears out here, man. You gotta stay on your
he's clunking
pedophile
gears.
bandmate, man.
That's a euphemism, and that's why I've been putting up those posters.
There's a Pokemon named Clink, which is two gears just turning on each other. It's fucking dumb. And Nicole nods. Yeah, it's dumb.
She has a strong opinion about this. Hello?
Son,
Oh, Dad.
I feel like I haven't seen you in a really long time.
You haven't. I've been meaning to come by and see you, actually.
Are you free for dinner tonight?
Yeah, I could probably do even earlier if possible.
Okay, yeah, come on over.
Okay.
You have any shows or anything?
Not yes, but it's a few days away.
Okay.
I'll get you all the information on it. But yeah, I'll come by the office here this afternoon.
Well, just are you with friends or anything?
Yeah.
Well, bring them all by. Just come on by the house. I'm not working today.
Okay.
Good. Looking forward to seeing you.
Thanks. Click. Did that seem pretty weird?
He calls and checks up on you.
But not working during the day?
That is unusual.
Is there anything about the phone like that? There's not a caller ID, I guess, in 2000, is there? Or is it okay?
You
I
would
think you got the number.
you would see his number.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not a name.
Did the number check out?
It's the same
Yeah.
number?
He called you from your house or your parents' house, not your apartment.
Well, if you're worried about it, we could all go.
Well, he asked me to bring all of you, which also
Oh.
is a little bit weird.
Okay.
Um,
Probably just wants to meet us, right?
I'm very suspicious.
Are you?
Always.
Yes, have you met me? I'm very suspicious.
But you got the poison thing now. What's there to be suspicious about? You've always been worried about someone poisoning you, right? And now you don't have to worry
That's
about
why you
that.
only eat McDonald's like Trump.
It's vegan.
well, he wants us to come by and see him, so
I'd love to meet your dad. Thanks.
okay. Do we want to make a quick stop and drop this potion off to Dane's mom? I mean, I don't know that it's a big hurry, but
Yeah.
Is it a quick
Yeah.
stop? Las Vegas?
Well, we got doors, you know.
we just cleared a dungeon in somebody's brain in
Yeah.
like 10 minutes.
Not to brag, but yeah. And then watch us like fail for the next open the door. Like the next
Well, we'll
8
try again
attempts.
tomorrow.
Hopefully, she'll still be alive.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing is like there's not really necessarily a big hurry.
We
but-
also don't want to forget about it.
yeah. Well, I've got Dane's mom's potion written down.
Let's go do it.
What are we?
And we can talk to him about the crack
T-minus
too.
what until the music festival?
4 days. Yeah.
Okay, it should be less than 4 days now.
Not
right?
really. It was
No.
4 days when we left, and that literally took like
Same
20
day.
minutes.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Time and subspace passes very strangely. So in the real world, you were gone for like 15 minutes.
okay, then let's go to Vegas.
Just make it fast.
Yeah.
I'll call Dane's cell phone to let him know we're coming.
Okay.
I've got his card.
It just rings and comes to voicemail.
Nobody's picking up their phones.
Strange. Is Link in there with us? Do you know of any other way of reaching Dane other than his cell phone? Do you have a way of reaching his security to confirm he's okay?
I could probably, yeah. I think, let's see if he does. Percentage, high or low?
Somebody else call it. I'm
Hi.
bad at this.
I was going to say hi.
Yeah, all right. It was meant to be.
89, hi. Yeah, actually, I think I do. Well, he reaches out and calls. Yeah, hi, I just want to see if Dane was available. Is he in today?
I was expecting him to be like, oh, hi, London. How's Dane?
We all use him. Do you guys know that? I'll tell you that. Oh, okay. All right, thanks. He had to leave on some kind of emergency business.
Maybe the timing's not good then.
Yeah, guess maybe we can just wait. I'm gonna call my dad's office.
Okay. Yeah, you call and a secretary picks up. Hey, can I help you?
Hey, it's Benji. Is
Hey.
my dad around?
No, he didn't come in today. He said he had some other stuff he had to do. Your brother's here, though.
Let me talk to him.
Okay. Patches it over. Hey.
Have you talked to Dad this morning?
Yeah, he said he had a lot of stuff he had to get ready. He had a lot of errands he had to run. I do know he's taken a bunch of kids from the Big Brothers Big Sisters program to that music festival, to the fair.
Oh, that's not for a few days though. That is pretty on brand. Okay. All right. Well, no problem. I'll just try to catch him at home.
Okay.
Thanks.
See ya.
All right. Y'all ready to go? I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess we're not going to go to Dane's. Maybe we should just go to.
Joe, you want to come?
Yeah, that'd be great. I can do that. She's like, I remember, man, it's like I just kept telling myself that I was Scott's girlfriend. I would do as Scott said, and I would take care of Scott. She's like, I just remember that, just repeating that to myself over and over and over again. Nothing happened besides like going to his house, and I mean, I know how to play Magic now. We played a lot of Magic. We watched a lot of anime. We built some models. We watched like movies and stuff.
Yeah, Scott's like a pretty sad dude, and I don't mean that from like his hobbies and stuff. I just mean like he's a pretty sad dude, and
Yeah.
like I don't know.
I mean, he could have. It sounds like he could have done a lot. I mean, physically, I don't think he ever touched me besides holding my hand if we were in public.
Do you feel like? I mean, how do you think you should? I mean, how do you think everything's handled in subspace? How do you think things should be handled out here? I mean, do you feel? How do you feel? I guess is my question. And
I mean, I need to confront him about it.
Yeah.
I mean, after a little while, I still feel gross, but I mean, I can't like call the cops or anything. I mean, what do I have? You know,
I've got a gorilla and a weasel in a bag.
We could dress them up like cops.
and you can turn into a bat. It'll be perfect.
In fact, I'm
Be like the real Ghostbusters.
I'm relatively sure. Don't you have like a disguise pin or something?
Oh, I had a disguise. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's put that on Magoo and just send him in there. Ooh, just hands a badge. Starts beating the shit out of Scott. But he doesn't change his appearance. Just a cop's hat, right, and a billy club.
He's dressed like a 1800s British Bobby.
This is Magoo from Scotland Yard. He's gonna take care of this for you.
All right. Well, I don't know.
But he passes his disguise check, so Scott thinks he's getting beat the shit out of by a cop.
Seems like one of those things that you probably. I would want to deal with.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like if it were me, I'd want to
eventually.
Yeah.
I mean, I imagine he's going to be calling me and telling me to come to his house.
Probably.
I wonder.
And I don't
feel like he may have somehow been alerted to the fact that he's no longer got control over her. I feel like it was possibly linked to his, psyche, his being. I feel like he probably has some idea that something's not right, but when you're ready to talk to him,
Yeah, I'd like you guys to go.
we'll come with you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please.
we'll stand with you. I mean, I don't think it's going to amount to much. I really don't. He probably will throw a fit and be mad, and then we'll remind him gently that, he violated you.
I mean, as gently as you need to.
We'll get through that. No worries. We got you.
Oh, well, let's go to Las Vegas.
Oh,
yeah, no, we're not.
Yeah, we're not going there anymore.
Oh,
Our friend is our friend is tending to an emergency, which that's a little concerning.
Hope it's not his mom.
Maybe we should go to Vegas
That would be a bummer.
and check on her.
If we could get into the apartment and give her the potion, we probably couldn't even get in.
Well, we could leave
Right.
it. We could take it and leave it with somebody or leave it in his apartment.
I'd rather hold on to it. And that's a weird thing for Lem to say, but that one's like, I don't know, man. Like that's an important thing to just. I don't know. I wouldn't hand that off to anybody else.
Well, here's just a thought. Can you open a subspace portal to his apartment? I mean, he can build.
I've been there. Yes, I can open.
That's the thing is like he's got all kinds of defenses in his own subspace
Right.
vault, but
It's
Bellagio's just the Bellagio.
It's just an
so-
apartment, as far as I know.
As far as we know,
Fuck, well.
but we can still try, right?
If I've been there, I have
There's
all. But,
no way.
I'm all but guaranteed.
With all this security, like, and him being who he is, I mean, there's no way we could just open a door and go into his apartment.
I could.
I'm curious to try it out.
I mean, yeah, me too. But like, there's no
I mean, there's going to be security guards that unload on us as soon as we pop in, but
assuming that they're in there.
once there's got to be cameras. But once we explain that we're there to,
Oh, no, we're here to give the old dying woman a magic potion.
I meant to Dane.
Yeah.
The security guards are going to have to die. I mean,
Tell you what.
I think we should
I'll
wait.
tell you what. I'm not going to open a door into Dane's apartment. Let's go ahead and make sure we get that clear. I'm not just going to invade someone's apartment without permission. But if you wanted to go, I can open a door to the outside of his apartment to the door.
to like the elevator.
Yeah,
the
Mom
elevator.
knows the security guard's not going to let us in, so never mind. We'll just wait.
We can wait. We'll
Sounds
try
good.
to get him on the phone, but
Let's go eat Benji's food. Benji's dad's food.
Yeah, we've got, pretty good food. Probably not what you've got. We don't have a bathroom
Fish?
Arby's. It's not fried. They have a strict bake-only fish in my house.
No bathroom Arby's. We got like a bathroom Burger King or something.
No, it's just a little shelf of peanut butter and jelly. You get done shitting, you just slather up a piece of bread. Oh, I got a refill.
The post-shit peanut butter jelly. The PS PB&J.
It's A-okay.
Time to unwind.
Just sit in the bathtub and eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Let everything heal up.
You done in there? I need to go to the bathroom. I'm eating a sandwich.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll use the other one.
Instead of running out of toilet paper, somebody bring me some jelly. I'm out of jelly. Let's go home. Do you want a portal to my house? You've never been there, so I guess we're going to have to.
I can do it. And if I tell me where you live, I can roll for it.
Okay, it's Reedland area.
I mean, we could just
yeah,
drive
we
our van.
We could.
Or
It's like we're pressed for time or something.
yeah, I mean it's environmentally safer to use the portals. That way, we're not burning fossil fuels.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit in 2000, do they? I mean, nobody gives a shit in 2022. It seems
There's that
like,
hole in the ozone layer.
If someone had given a shit in 2000, we wouldn't be
You
where we are.
don't see like Portal and the X-Men driving around a van. When do you ever see that? Never.
So the episode of Dragon Ball Z where Vegeta, Goku, and Piccolo try to get their driver's license.
All right.
It's really weird.
All right,
Why are we doing this? We can fly.
let's just compromise. We'll drive the turtle van through a portal.
It's fine. Like we've done many times before. Yeah. This is always how we settle this.
See, Link's just like, well, you guys go have fun. I'm gonna set up everything with the fair. So I've got a lot of plans to lay out. So
Okay.
I rolled an 18, so we're good. We
Okay.
can just get, drive
bamf,
through it.
bamf. Yep.
Now, see if we drove into Dane's apartment, then that's totally different. Because then if they shoot, the van will block it.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys pull through and basically into that garage door that becomes just like you had before, and you pull into Benji's parents' driveway in the turtle van.
Nice place.
Thanks. It's good place, good neighborhood, good people. So this is where I live. Not quite the Bruford Mansion, but it'll do.
It's fairly nice. It's a fairly nice house.
Yeah.
This is a fairly nice house, Benji.
Yeah.
Don't be so down on your fairly nice house.
I'm not. I'm just, I'm explaining what it is.
You know, your dad bought it a long time ago, and he could afford to upgrade, but he just won't.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. Have we heard the description before
Of what?
of the house?
Of the house?
I don't think you know. Never
Like
have.
where we are.
Never really
where
get-
I
are
would
we?
describe it.
What is it?
If you've ever seen Bernie Sanders' house, it's exactly like Bernie Sanders' house.
If you haven't
If you
seen,
haven't, then let me look it up.
which I'm sure. Oh, never mind. God,
No,
I can
it's
picture
like
what
a-
Bernie Sanders' house looks like. I
It's
got
like a
it.
2-story brick colonial style house.
Okay.
There's some pillars out front, a couple of pillars out in the front little porch area. It's like not really. It's a porch, but it's not like an enclosed porch. Just kind of like a thing in front of the front door. It's a
Okay.
garage. Pretty standard, middle America home, family home.
Are you in one of the Reedland subdivisions?
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
Are you asking me? Or
No, where's the house?
how the fuck do I know? I don't know anything about Reedland.
She lived in Reedland. So it's in
Nice.
Canterbury Hills.
Okay,
there you go. I didn't realize you lived in Reedland. I was trying to think like, well, I don't know, where the fuck in Paducah? Lone Oak.
Boats.
Sorry, Lone Oak. Lone Oak. Yeah, never mind. I'm in Lone Oak.
Oh, God. Not Lone Oak. Reedland's
Fine
better.
Heath. Oh my God.
I live in the set, okay? I'm in the set.
The set's come a long way. These
Not in 2000.
No, 2000.
I keep forgetting what year it is.
All right. Yeah, well, let's go in. None of y'all have met my dad yet, have you?
No, we've seen him in weird videotapes.
Yeah.
Yep.
He still looks basically like that.
Is your mom going to be in there too?
I have no idea if she's home or not. I know my brother's not here. That's all I can tell you because he's at the office. Is his car out front?
Yep.
Or okay.
Does your mom work?
Yeah.
They're both accountants.
Oh, they're the whole family,
Mm-hmm. It's family business.
except you.
Well, I'm still finding my way in life. I'm dabbling in real estate, as you know. So.
Aren't you studying music at college?
Well, I was, but I haven't been to school in like a week. So I met these fucking people that are all of a sudden taking me to castles in people's goddamn minds.
In
So-
Vegas and
Benji.
Ireland, a Beef O'Brady's in Ireland,
Benji.
the Bellagio.
No need to be so defensive.
I'm just saying, my scholarly pursuits are not really of paramount importance at this point. We're getting ready to face a giant wolf monster at a music festival at Kentucky Oaks Mall. And
Has his dad wandered out yet, wondering why the fuck he's shouting?
He's having one of his fits.
I'm sorry, I'm feeling overwhelmed again.
Kenny's just over here leaning against the van, smoking and shaking his head slowly, like, not again. Fucking,
No, let's go in.
Fucking drummers.
Yeah, you go in and you. It smells good. It smells like he's cooking.
Good. What's he cooking?
Let's see. Let's say he is cooking vegan fish tacos with a Caribbean jerk style slaw. Like you recognize the smell.
Okay.
Sounds delicious.
So, yeah, when you open the door, you see this man. You've seen him before in video, but now his hair is trimmed short. He's got gray in his beard. He's more muscular than he was when you saw him when Benji was little. Like this is Benjamin Senior is definitely 6'3", 6'4", built like a truck, huge man. Looks like he has a polo on with short sleeves and an apron over it, and jeans.
I'm picturing Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, we post around and sees you. Oh, hi, yeah. I was just cooking. I figured everybody'd be hungry. He walks up and he gives you a hug.
Hug. Hey, Dad.
Oh, so these are your friends? Please.
Yeah.
Tell me about your friends.
Kenny, Liz, and Lem.
Big,
Hi.
big firm handshake for every one of
This
you.
is Jill.
Oh, hi, Jill.
Sorry. I forgot Jill was here. Here's Link. Now Link's not here. This is Irvin
Here's
Frog.
Blackbeard.
This is Blackbeard. This is Chad, my Silver Raven. I would introduce you to Connor, my sound man, but we don't know where he's at.
Lem's a bat now.
So what's going on? Smells good.
Yeah, come on in. I'm about done. Have a seat. You guys want anything to drink?
Water.
Water.
That's
purple stuff, orange juice.
Water? I don't think I've ever seen you drink water before.
I don't think you've ever seen me drink anything before, except maybe tequila, but we never did decide that was actually vegan friendly. So
I don't know, that Guinness, remember? That's been erased from, I guess, memory.
right, yeah. Didn't we decide it's vegan now?
It was
But-
vegan after like 2016 when they took out the Isling glass.
Took out the what?
Isling glass. It was like a fish protein they used to use to keep it clear, like in the sunlight or something.
Clarifying agent.
Yeah, something like that. But I researched it, so I was like, well, it looks like he hands you a rolling rock.
Okay.
Anybody else? Anything?
I'm good. Thank you, though.
Tea? Do you have tea?
Yeah, absolutely.
Tea sounds good.
Earl Grey breakfast,
Oh, great.
black, white,
Chamomile?
Rooibos. Okay, sure. Same for you.
Sweet.
And for the lady, it's like water's fine. So yeah, he makes everybody beverages and comes in. You see where he's got the dining room table sort of set out. He brings in chairs for everybody. Please have a seat.
This is great. Thank you.
Food will be ready in a little bit. Well, tell me. I want to know about your friends. What have you been doing? What's been going on?
Just the band, just practicing for the band stuff. We've been traveling. We went to Louisville the other day.
Yeah.
Did a show up
the
there.
other day.
Yeah, just like a couple hours ago, we drove to Louisville, and we been playing, getting ready for the show coming up here in town. Actually,
Well, I want to. Yeah, I'm there.
yeah, it's going to be the Battle of the Bands over at the
The fairgrounds over by the mall.
yeah.
Okay, perfect. I mean, I'm going to be there anyway. It's even better.
Oh, great. What were you planning on going there for?
I volunteered to take some kids out.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so that's coming up tomorrow. Just kind of looking forward to seeing if
He's rolling for the ninjas that are in the room that we haven't noticed yet.
Where he's sitting there, he's drinking a rolling rock, like listening to you taking it all in. And he looks around at all of you, and then he looks at you, Lem. Are you Balthazar's boy?
Yeah.
Okay. You say that like you don't like it very much.
Oh, I mean, I don't, but I also know that you two kind of have a little bit of a history.
We do. I wish it were different.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. We were actually pretty close friends for a long time, and then things just changed. I wish they hadn't. But
Was it Mom? Did that change it?
he certainly changed one way after Maya died, and then around Aurora's death. I feel like before and then after. That's what I tried to understand to a point. I mean, that's heartbreaking. That's devastating. I can't even fathom what that would be like, much less to experience it twice. But that's what it's like. He was a totally different person after that, and then I tried to help and I tried to be there for my friend, and I just couldn't be any longer. So by the way you sound, maybe things haven't gotten any better.
No.
I'm sorry.
Well, thanks.
I mean, if you ever need to get out of that house, you're welcome. You're welcome here.
Well, thanks.
And he looks at you. He looks at you, Liz, and then he looks over at you, Kenny. You look familiar too.
Probably know my dad, Earl Van Buren.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know Earl had a son. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, we didn't get out much, so
But to say Earl just kind of disappeared.
he does that.
I'd see him. I mean, every now and then, like I might see him on the side of the road, and then like if I'd pull over and try to talk to him, he'd just run off or kind of grump at me and move on. I mean, I liked Earl.
Yeah, it's on brand for him. It's just kind of the way he is anymore.
Because it was, I don't know. I think, I don't know. He and Balthazar had some sort of a falling out too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm sorry to both of you. I mean, friends of Benji's, are friends of mine. If you guys ever need anything, just let me know.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So,
You don't look familiar at all, but
Nope.
sorry. But you're also welcome here.
Thank you.
Liz is a really good singer.
Oh, yeah?
She's immune to poison.
That's all. That's very handy. I wish I was.
2 fun facts about me.
She has 3 gypsy aunts
Wow.
who love Surge Cola.
They do love Surge.
Well, so who doesn't? Man, okay.
You been
That's
holding
good.
out? You have Surge in here?
I might have Surge in here. But it's too late in the day to have Surge.
It's
That's a 10 to
Yeah.
12 o'clock soda.
Yeah, don't-
Beyond that, the caffeine's going to keep you up all night.
Don't tell Liz's aunts that.
So you're going to the show in a few days.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been, I don't know. I just got kind of a feeling, like I get a feeling I need to spend some time with you, spend a day at home. I don't know. It's just like something got laid on my heart. And it just felt heavy. So I just needed to stay here, and I don't know.
When did that feeling happen? Because we kind of experienced a similar feeling not too long ago.
Yeah, earlier today, honestly, like I got up and I don't know, it just didn't feel right to go to work. I needed to do something else. So I've learned to kind of listen for that feeling and just go with it whenever, It's like I need to be somewhere.
This will sound really weird, and I'm sorry. You hear like a weird clunk or anything like that? Okay.
Can't say I have.
Because we heard a weird clunk earlier, and that was earlier today.
Yeah. You see, as you're talking, it looks like he moves his head like he hears something. You guys don't hear anything out of the norm. Excuse me, I'm sorry. It's like he stands up and he goes over to one of the windows in the living room and like he raises the shades and he looks out the window. I don't know, something. Like he touches his stomach and then he puts his hand over his heart. I got a bad feeling.
Should we get out of here?
And then your rings all light up.
The Black Wolf.
Your Black Wolf rings.
I could use a bathroom real quick.
Oh, hand you some peanut butter and jelly.
Thank you. I'm gonna need that.
Oh, don't forget the knife.
Oh no, the knife's already in there. It's hanging next to the.
Here's the peanut butter and jelly knife, and here's the poop knife.
Yeah, don't get it mixed up. It's important.
It's really important.
One will kill you.
I'm gonna go into the bathroom and pull out the sword.
Okay.
And hey, there.
And then pee.
Yeah. Pull out the sword.
And the other sword.
Swinging around like a helicopter. Petey fucking Pablo. That was a thing in 2000, wasn't it? Maybe I'm off a year or two.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
What?
Well, I know I know what the helicopter is, but who'd you say? Pinky Pablo?
Pinky Pablo.
I think
Who's
that?
that?
Was a few years later because I think I was in high school
Yeah,
when that was
probably
big.
right.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a song
Oh, okay. All right.
that nobody knows about now anyway. But anyway, hey, so when we were back in the subspace, we heard some weird clanky sound. Then Dad calls, and now he thinks there's a bad mojo happening. Do you have any idea what's going on out here?
I feel something coming. Something like, I can't say I know what the clunk sound was, but it's like a cold front is rolling in. It's no wonder your father can feel it. It's he has that gift.
Okay. Could you sense his presence?
Whose presence do you mean?
My dad's.
No, I can't sense his.
Okay. I just feel a little bit after what happened to Liz, which you told us about what happened to you at your house, right?
Well, yeah, with the shapeshift.
Yeah.
Shapeshifting.
That's
yeah,
just got me
I did.
really
Yes.
on edge. So, is there anything that I can ask him that only he would know?
Yeah. You could ask him. There was a part in Leek's Awakening that you could never beat, and you'd always have him beat it for you.
Okay. What part was it?
You always had trouble getting the frog song to awaken the chicken.
Okay. All right. We'll need to talk later at some point. But I better get out there.
I'm clearly not going anywhere.
I've been in here well long enough to take a shit and eat a sandwich, so I better not tarry.
I'll eat that sandwich.
Okay.
is a long-standing family tradition.
I'm just gonna sit there and stare at the sword eating the sandwich.
Give me a little.
Do you want a bite? I'm gonna
Just
use
smear.
I'm gonna use the sword to cut it in half.
Oh, that's good.
And I'm cutting it diagonally. I don't know how your feelings about that, but yeah, I'm just gonna go back out to the table and sit down.
So while he's in the bathroom, the three of you are standing there. He looks out the window. I apologize. I know this must seem weird.
No, I was looking at my ring. This will sound weird, but have you ever heard of the Black Wolf?
He gets a look over his face. Yeah.
He's coming. I'll show him the ring. Liz's aunts gave us these.
He goes over and he pulls a book off a bookshelf. Let me tell you a story.
I'm gonna just join the table again and sit down.
You see, he pulls out a book and he opens it up. I only know about this because of letters he wrote, and then one soldier who was injured and survived and saw it. So my great-great-grandfather was a Civil War soldier. He fought for the North, and he was a scout, essentially. So there is tale of, on several battlefields, he felt like he always saw a very large black wolf. And once he and his company were deep into enemy territory, essentially, by themselves, they were attacked by this giant wolf. And from the letters that we have from somebody in the company who was injured severely but survived, said that this wolf could talk. It was extremely large. It could call other smaller wolves to itself, and it was this company versus this pack of wolves led by this giant wolf. Last man standing being my family member who, as the letter said, had a bayonet that glowed as bright as the sun trying to stab at this wolf. And he heard it, but in the end, it killed him. So, and he turns around and has a letter in this book, and you see there's a depiction of this very large wolf biting a soldier. It's what the last remaining company member drew. So, yeah. That is, for me to feel like this, sometimes I can feel when something bad is coming, or if I need to be somewhere to help or prevent something bad from coming. So for me to not want to go to work today and then feel that, and then you say that, like, yeah, something bad is coming. So what, I mean...
I need to eat another sandwich. I'll be right back.
I understand. Here's some whole wheat bread.
Just to run back into the bathroom. Did you hear all that?
Yeah.
Does that all line up? Are you aware of this?
That's still, I was still lost at that point, but that a bayonet that glowed as bright as the sun, that makes sense.
Okay. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah, I think so a lot's been happening the past couple
Yeah, I was
hours
wondering how your aunts did this, and you have knowledge of the Black Wolf, and please, let's. Sounds like you guys are up to something. Let's lay it all out here.
Should we just tell him everything?
I mean, tell him what you want, right?
I guess I'll probably just kind of start from the beginning
Okay.
and tell him pretty much everything that's happened.
He pays particular attention when you're recounting Jazzadroon about seeing Lionel and getting the contract, and because you see that's what he's concerned the whole time, but then like he sort of lights up at that moment, and he leans in, he's got his hand on your shoulder, and he's listening to you.
Well, I'll go ahead and pull out the contract.
Huh.
And the sword.
Yeah, with that he stands up.
Yeah, it's been a long couple of hours. It's a whole lot's happened.
How did you get that?
We found it, and it seemed to. I don't know if this has happened with anybody else in our lineage, but it kind of found its way to me. So
That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. And I can't tell you how proud I am of you and that this is what you're doing. That's what all of you are doing. That's amazing. Like there are not many people out there that would do what you're doing.
yeah, I don't imagine so. I don't know how many people could, or how many people would find themselves in the wild circumstances that we've been kind of tossed into here. But we found each other, and here we are. So don't really know what's going to happen next, but we do know the Black Wolf is coming. And
he's coming or he's here.
I mean, the thing's supposed to go off when he's within how far?
100 miles.
100 miles. So, I mean, if he's not here, he's getting close. And by the way, from what we understand, he's the one setting up the festival at the mall.
Okay. So he's wanting to be here for a reason. Why here?
Well, that's probably because he wants Liz's aunt,
Or Liz.
or possibly Liz, or his not her aunt, but her mom.
Where's your mom? She lives here?
She does live here.
We don't know where she is,
She's
though.
been kidnapped.
Huh. Do you know who has her?
Yeah, we think so.
How do you know she's been kidnapped?
London's got her.
I thought you said she was here.
It's a dude named London, and he works for his dad,
Yeah, he's Balthazar's lackey.
and he's pretty not good. I don't really know. We don't know what he is, but
But he's not good.
yeah, and he's pretty powerful, best we can tell. But
So it's essentially your Balthazar has her.
yeah,
Yeah,
At the
I
end
mean-
of the day,
I guess, but I don't know necessarily. I mean, London, I feel like works for a bunch of different people,
yeah, and he
so he could be. Yeah,
So
but
this guy's just a fixer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But- and he also
For hire.
he made it sound like even if we met his demands, the wolf wants her. So he was like, you can give me whatever you want, but she's going to the wolf. I mean,
Right.
He's a hell of a lot more scared of the wolf than he is of us, which I mean we're understandable for the most part until lately when we're all super fucking powerful for whatever reason. But
But if he wants, so the wolf wants your mother, and then this London has her, so he's coming here to get her.
So it would seem.
Okay, and I guess only, but well, if it's not Balthazar, then but this London person is holding her somewhere. So I guess they're going to make an exchange somewhere.
I mean,
Presumably.
at the way London talked, if I remember, it was going to be at the music festival, like when they got here.
Okay,
Battle of the Bands, whatever we want to call it.
okay, then that must be that feeling that I'm having then. So, all right, I'll help you. Let's do that then. Let's get your mom back. Let's stop this Black Wolf.
Okay.
Let's settle a lot of bets.
okay.
Now? we just going to ride up in the turtle van? Are you ready? What do you...
Well, we don't know where yet. I guess we need to wait until
Okay.
the battle, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
I mean-
want to be offensive, but how are you going to help us?
He kind of grins at that.
Can we
that's-
freeze the wolf's assets?
That's what. Yes. Unfortunately, money is sort of what makes the world works. That's why I'm involved in that side of things. Otherwise, you see he stands up, and then in a bright flash of light, you see he is covered in glowing white full plate with a long golden cape behind him.
He's essentially Michael from the Druid books.
He is, or from Dresden.
Is it Dresden? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Dresden. I couldn't remember which one.
Yeah, you see he looks like a white knight out of the storybooks suddenly.
Well, that's impressive.
That was unexpected.
And then it just fades away.
Man, I've never really seen him do that, but I kind of figured after all this time, after, the
Going
sword
around and helping
contract.
people, that's what I've always done. And I'm good at it. So I'm confident in saying that I can help you.
All right. We generously accept your help.
Well, I guess I'll go ahead. Well, I need to find out more about the planning. I'll look at who's been paying the bills for everything that's going around in town. So see if we can't trace who is paying what to go where, what company. So if he's involved in all this, then he is certainly has people he's paying that we can find out where he's from and where he's going.
There's a paper.
So
there's a paper trail.
there is a paper trail. There's always a paper trail.
We're going to find out that Stephen Curtis Chapman was behind all of this. By the way, did you know Lily Tomlin is like from Paducah or lived here for a while?
No.
Yep.
Yeah. So
She is from here, I believe.
yeah, I just learned that the other day.
I didn't know that at all. Shit. Okay.
Should we bring your dad to visit with Liz's aunts?
Nope.
Okay.
I got a feeling taking what is essentially a holy paladin into the Irvin Cobb, probably not the best idea.
Why?
I mean, don't you think? Isn't it kind of antithetical to have Irvin Cobb and a holy paladin hanging out together?
He's just a friendly ghost.
He's friendly to you.
Okay.
I mean,
If you don't want him, maybe they can meet somewhere else.
I don't know. I guess did we tell him all about Irvin Cobb as the story progressed? I suppose.
Sure. Yeah.
And he didn't flinch at that.
No.
Oh, okay. I felt like that might be a bad idea. Irvin Cobb's obviously not a bad guy, but he's also sort of a
ghost.
Yeah, I mean, what is he called? He's like your
Patron.
patron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He donates patreon.com/TADPOG.
I was going to say how much of this conversation is had in the house and how much is out of character.
I mean, I just assumed it was all in character
Okay.
from Lem, at least. I mean,
Well, I was just asking. Well, that's why I was asking you. I mean, if all that came up and he didn't flinch at it, then sure. But my knee jerk was that this ghostly, patron that gives you dark powers.
it's not all dark. Most of it's pink.
Irvin Cobb does not sound exactly like a ghost. It sounds like something else entirely.
Like what?
I don't know. I've fought ghosts. That does not sound like a ghost.
He's a good guy. I think you'd like him. I think he'd like you a lot.
Okay.
I mean, he likes to help, and you like to help, and I don't know. He's a Paducah hero, and
He is a Paducah hero.
Okay. Well, then let's take him to the Irvin Cobb.
would you be okay with that, Liz? I just feel like it would be good for him to talk to your aunts, maybe, because
I'm fine with that. If he's fine with that, we're talking about taking him somewhere without asking him if he wants to go.
I have a little bit, but I do want to dig into kind of setting things up and finding out about this black wolf. But I'm happy to do that.
Okay. Well, why don't we? You just want to swing around or meet us there later?
You don't want to take him in the turtle van through the portal?
Well, he said he's got to take care of doing some of this other stuff.
I do.
first.
Yeah, I'm concerned
Oh,
about
okay.
having enough time. So if we can do that later, let's do that later.
Okay.
I want to find out as much as I can about who's enabling him to come, why he's coming, how the money's moving, and what I can't do to stop anything or at least prepare. How big? Like I want to find out if he's getting hotel rooms, how many rooms he's getting, how much he's setting up for. I want to know exactly what is coming in that we'd be up against.
Okay.
okay.
But okay, and he stands up and he kind of like he's shaking off something. All right, it's been a minute, so yeah, let's do this. Feels good. It feels right. This makes sense now.
Good. I'm glad.
So we need to go back to the Cobb now. What is our next? Because we're still waiting on them to get here and all this stuff to happen. Do we need to take care of some loose ends anywhere? Or
Lem, your cell phone rings.
Oh, it's probably Mom. I'll pick it up. Oh, how'd you get this number?
I always had this number. You gave it to me.
No, my mom gave me this phone.
Wait, what phone is this?
I guess it's mine.
Okay. Your mom gave you the phone back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought Kenny, for whatever reason, I thought Kenny had my phone.
You got Kenny a phone.
I have a phone.
Okay.
I have my own phone. Thank you.
Kenny can fly.
Okay.
I can fly too.
I believe you. It's fine.
Once, but he can only do it once. Yeah, this
Hey.
link's just like, okay, well, something interesting that I think we should look into.
Okay.
Bluegrass Man is playing a show tonight at the Silver Saddle Saloon.
Oh, boy. Not the Silver Saddle.
Yeah.
oh boy,
Okay.
So I think we should go and scope that out.
Okay. All right. Think we'll run into Ramon?
Shit, I didn't even think about that.
And that's the moment where Tyler realizes, oh, wait.
Shit, I don't know. All right. Snickety snick. All right, let's. So his show, he's gonna start about 8.
Okay.
So let's get there about 7.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
We'll meet you there.
Meet you there. Awesome.
All right.
See ya.
All right. I'll pass on that information to everybody. Bluegrass Man, Silver Saddle, 7, Spy Mission, Ramon, possible.
Okay. So we're just going to kill time till tonight then?
Can we rest? How does resting work? Can we long rest? How does that work?
You can long rest. Yeah, that sounds fine. It's early enough in the day that we can say it's 9 hours from till that to 7 o'clock. So if you want to take a long rest, perfect.
And a long rest would give us all of our hit points back?
Yep.
And our...
All your spells, all your item recharges, everything.
How long does it take? A full 8 hours for a long rest?
Yeah.
The whole time I'm walking around with 8 hit points.
Just 3 big holes in your chest.
Just bloodied. Yeah, like half of my skull was like caved in.
You look like
Nice
Gus
to meet
Fring
you,
after the explosion.
Nice to meet you, ma'am. I'm Kenny. This is Lem. This is Liz's aunt.
And does that reset our rolls for when we use short rest?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
So we all just go take a nap.
Yeah, I'm going to go take care of some errands that I need to take care of.
You aren't into this group nap situation?
No. But I suggest you all go into my old bedroom and all 3 of you sleep in there. Don't bother going back to the Irvin Cobb. Your
Come on, you guys.
saviors are going to get...
Jill's here too.
Puppy pile.
Jill, you want to take
Come
a
on.
long nap with us?
I do. That sounds wonderful.
All right, great.
All right, Benji. Errand 1.
Okay. All right. I'm going to, while they're all taking a nap, I'm going to have a little side conversation with my dad.
Okay. Yeah, he's in his office at home.
So I'm glad that you're on board with everything that's happening. I was really kind of worried about how we were going to approach you with this because it's all pretty damn weird. But
Yeah, I mean, sort of.
But then after meeting my great-great-great-great-grandfather in a subspace, castle, and then finding him in a sword after having a contract.
The subspace thing is a little different to me. I'm not familiar with that.
So I've been thinking about doing something.
Okay.
Because Balthazar only understands 2 things, money and power.
Yeah.
And I think we can start to chip away at that.
Okay. What do you have in mind?
I'm going to hand him the card that I've been drawing on from the office and hand it to him.
Okay. He looks at it.
How would you feel about getting into the real estate business?
Okay.
Barnes and Sons, financial advisors, and real estate.
I'm for that if we did our real estate, if it was charitable, like Habitat for Humanity.
That's fine. But for the purposes of right now, we need to throw a haymaker, and I think this is the way we do it.
Okay.
Do you trust that I know what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to need a little petty cash to get this off the ground.
Okay. You've never, ever asked for that before, so okay.
Well, if I'm going to be a part of the business, then I'm going to need some to get started.
Okay.
Okay.
He reaches in and pulls out an MX Black card and slaps it down.
Thank you. I'll be back to tell you more later.
Okay.
Then I'm calling Link.
Okay. Hey, Benji.
Link,
Are you going to the Silver Saddle?
later, but I've got some errands I have to run now.
Okay.
I need you to do me a favor.
Okay.
Call Balthazar.
What?
I need you to call him and keep him distracted in about 15 minutes, and I need you to keep him on the phone for 15 minutes.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Tell him you're his son's band's manager. You want to talk to him about the finances that come along with the band and everything coming and going, how to set up contracts. Keep him interested.
Okay. All right.
I'll send you a message when I want you to call him.
Okay. All right.
I'm taking the turtle van and I'm headed to Balthazar's office.
Okay. You pull up at of the LOER LLC offices.
Okay. I'm going to call him and say, call him now. Keep him talking for 15 minutes.
All right.
All right.
I'm going to see how well that goes.
Enough?
Okay.
Can you name your real estate company Keeping It Real Estate?
Possible. It's not my real estate company. I'm also grabbing a jacket and a tie before I leave the house.
Okay.
And I'm going to go right into the front door into what I imagine is the reception area.
Okay. Yeah. You walk in and it is a lot of black and gold, minimalist, and you see a impeccably dressed person at the front desk that has the little earpiece, hair up in a tight bun. How can I help you?
Yes, I represent an important client who is looking to buy some real estate, some houses, some land here in Paducah. Quite a bit of it, actually. I need to take and kind of, I'm feeling the waters for the different realtors in town, and I was hoping I could get a copy of your standard contract that I could take back to my client and show them.
Let's just get a blank contract. Go ahead and make a persuasion.
It's just wisdom,
Charisma.
charisma. What the hell is charisma? Okay. 19.
Sure. Hold on a second. Let's see. She turns. She presses a button. Mr. Bruford, could I get a copy of your standard contract for a potential client? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. One of the lead realtors is coming out now. They'll have that.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. I got to get something out of my car. That didn't go the way I'd hoped it would. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, because you go out to your car and you can see in the front, you see somebody come out in a red jacket. It's not Balthazar.
It's not. Does it look like one of the brothers I've seen in the pictures at his house?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's fine. I'm going to run back in.
Okay, yeah. When you go back in, then she's here he is now, and you see it looks like definitely younger than Ignatius. He's pretty well dressed. Tie looks a little loose. He walks up. Hi, Fitzroy.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
So you just need a standard contract to see how things sort of go.
Yeah. Just want to kind of know how the business works, how you guys like to do business. I have a client who's considering buying some property, so just wanted to kind of check things out, just test the waters a little bit to see what you guys do, how you do business. I don't have a lot of time, though. I was hoping I could just grab the contract. We can look it over, get back in touch if we want to move forward. Things are happening kind of fast, and I've got a meeting across town with my client. I can't really, talk a lot about who it is, but...
Go ahead and make a deception.
19.
Sure. I mean, a lot of it'll be sort of blank because we kind of fill in that as we go.
Right.
But given the current rates, looks like he pulls out a folder and just hands it to you. There you are.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Hey, you're welcome. Look forward to talking to you. You have a card?
I don't have one on me, but we're going to be back in touch probably in the next couple of days.
Okay, he gives you one of his. Just give me a call.
Great. Thank you. Stick that in my pocket and head out.
Okay.
All right. Now I'm going to head to Ron's Liquor Store on the south side.
Okay, then your phone rings again and it's Link.
Okay. Yep.
I kept him as busy as long as I could.
Okay. That's fine. Everything seems to be working as I had hoped it would.
Okay, well, good. He just had a lot of questions about you guys.
Like what?
How many people were in the band, who they were. Had a lot of questions about Kenny.
Well, we kind of expected that was going to happen. Okay, well, thanks. I'll be back in touch here later.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Now I'm headed to Ron's. I want to buy a box of cigars with the Black Amex and a big giant bottle of the best bourbon they have.
Okay. Yeah, definitely expensive, but yeah, you've got it.
Okay. Now I'm headed to the Irvin Cobb.
Okay. Yeah, you go there and walk in.
Okay. I'm going to hit the ghost button to the ghost floor so I can talk to Mr. Cobb.
Yeah, you hit it and nothing happens. And then you hear the voice, Benji, you're by yourself without Lem.
Yeah, I thought we could come and go.
Well, it's just odd. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I just need to have a conversation with you.
All right. You see he hits, you see the buttons put in themselves, but it's not the code to the floor. It's a code to a different floor.
Okay.
And you go in and the door opens up and it's, you see everything is kind of green and misty and he's in there at a desk. And he's sitting there and there's a chair across from him.
I just want to go, may I sit down?
Please.
Okay.
I can tell that I'm good at sensing a bargain. and I sense that's what you're here for. So I'll treat you just like I did Lem.
I have a proposition for you.
All right.
You know from dealing with Lem and the band and myself that his father poses a huge danger to this community.
Absolutely.
Which is your community. The one that you kind of put on the map.
I did.
And
Damn right I did.
I mean, you hosted the Academy Awards.
You see he blushes a little bit lighter green. Yeah, I did. I'm also quite a famous author. If you didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, I've read about that. I've read about that.
I've read a newspaper article once.
We had to study you in history class. Not really. But I have a proposition.
All right.
I think we can really hit Balthazar where it hurts by getting into the business that he's known for. I'm setting up a real estate company.
Okay.
And I would like you to allow me to list the Irvin Cobb for sale.
Yeah, so he steeples his fingers and leans in. All right. I mean, technically, he's been trying to buy it for a long time.
I'm sure he has.
Okay. Why do you want to list it? It's never been publicly listed.
What do you mean? Where do I want to list it?
Or why?
Why?
It's never been listed. Like, he just knows who owns what, and he's trying to be sneaky about it.
Because I want to throw him off his game and want him to see that we've been able to do something that he hasn't been able to do.
Okay, so saying that your real estate company is selling it.
Yeah, I don't think we should sell it.
Okay.
But I think we should list it very publicly under Barnes and Family Financial Advisors and Real Estate Holdings.
Okay.
For your trouble, because as I said, we don't intend on selling it unless you really wanted to. And that would be great for my new business, but for listing it, I've brought you some gifts. Pull out the cigars and the bourbon.
Make a persuasion with advantage.
20. But I'll sweeten the pot. If you allow us to do this, Barnes Family Financial Advisors and Real Estate Holdings will be the primary sponsor for a large downtown festival that will bring this kind of psychic energy that you feed on right here to your doorstep. There'll be alcohol, there'll be food, there'll be dancing. We'll call it Barbecue on the River.
Okay. Would be, all right. This is good. This is a good idea. I like this. This will certainly mess with Balthazar. Okay. I can let it be listed. I can let you list it, advertise it however you want.
Great.
But then I would also want to sell it.
Okay.
You can make whatever kind of holding company you want. Lem has to be a part of it.
Fantastic.
Preferably your band with Lem as the chief guarantor, and I'll sell it to you for $1.
Okay.
But it is under the Barnes. Barnes is representing it.
We're representing it, but if you want to sell it to Lem for $1, we can handle that after the fact. Right now, I'm just worried about getting it listed, because in at least 4 days, none of this may matter.
I'd also feel confident with your father managing a lot of things about it.
Okay. Well, we're probably going to be bringing him by at some point to meet you, so...
Okay,
okay.
We can discuss the more of the details then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to take out that contract. I want to take the whiteout that I got the other day, and start whiting out anything that says Bruford on it, and then writing in Barnes.
Okay.
And I'm going to fill it out exactly, with Barnes and Family in place of everything else.
Let's see, it looks like Cobb stands up, looks it over, and when he touches it, and the letters all become gold lined in black after he touches it. And then signed at the bottom of it is like Cobb Holdings, LLC.
Okay, great.
And he extends his hand to you.
Shake his hand.
When you shake his hand, it's definitely something starts to glow, and you feel a piece of you. It's like something grabs onto you. We have a bargain, Mr. Barnes.
Okay. All right.
You can come up to the special floor by yourself from now on.
Thank you. Got one more stop to make.
Okay.
I'm headed to Bill Paxton's office at the Paducah Sun.
Okay. Yeah, you roll up to the Paducah Sun.
Or is it Fred in charge at this point? I don't know. One of the Paxtons.
It's Bill.
It's Bill. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go to his office and try to get a meeting with him.
Yeah, being in Barnes, they let you in. And you can, looks like he's free.
Okay.
Benjamin Barnes!
Hello, Mr. Paxton. Good to see you again.
I was just here running the sun into the ground. How are you?
Oh, just making my way downtown.
Oh, fine. Hold on, let me go ahead and make sure no one gets a raise here at the Paducah Sun this year. Done and done. How can I help you?
Oh, you can stop being so creepy.
I don't think Bill Paxton.
I can't actually.
I don't think Bill Paxton was ever that loud in his whole life. I've known him a long time, and that's Loud Bill right there.
He's an asshole, but he's a quiet asshole. I've got a story exclusive for the Paducah Sun that I want you to handle, and I think you will find it quite interesting.
All right.
The Barnes family is going into the real estate business,
Really?
and we have as our first listing the Irvin Cobb Hotel, and I want to hand him the contract.
Oh. So you want me to advertise this?
I'd like you to run a story about it, and I would like you to include a copy of that contract on the page, as well as the picture from this throwaway camera.
All right. This is going to be very expensive.
It's fine.
All right. Then I'll invoice you and your father.
I've got a black Amex. Don't worry about it.
Oh, well, I'll take that right here. He pulls out a knuckle buster, writes like 5 numbers on it, and just done and done.
And I also want it run in today's...
Hold on, I'm my large-breasted. One of my. We call her Big Tit Boss around here. Hold on, here. Go ahead and take that and get that going. Thank you, Big Tit Boss.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd like it to run as quickly as possible because you're getting exclusive on this story.
Tell John Turley he's working all night and I'm not compensating him.
Scream from here.
Poor Turley. Okay. Well,
Good to see you. It's
good to see
good
you,
to take
too.
your money.
Hopefully this whole plan doesn't blow up spectacularly in everybody's faces.
No, I won't do anything like that. All right.
All right. Now I'm going to head back to the Irvin Cobb and wait till the newspaper comes out.
Tomorrow.
See how fun this gets.
Well, the rest of the puppy pile wakes up at Benji's house. Very well rested.
That was nice. I'm not all bloody and full of holes anymore.
Yeah, see, Jill wakes up early and she's sitting in a chair in one of the guest rooms. Man, I just feel, I don't know, I don't have to go anywhere. I just sort of just sit here. I took a nap.
You couldn't take naps before?
No, there was always something like I had to build a blue-green deck, or I had to, we watched another season of Stargate, or I had to discuss why we thought Starbucks character broke down over time. I don't know.
So do you legitimately like any of that stuff?
Magic was sort of fun. I didn't like Stargate. Battlestar was okay. I don't know. It's just different when, I don't know, maybe I'd like it more if I didn't have to do it.
Yeah, it does kind of make it. I can imagine it probably put a downer on things.
Yeah. I mean, but I don't know, I've always loved TV. You know, it's sort of like a sanctuary for me, really. I mean, you saw that. I've watched a lot of my dad. Not always the best. So I say I was home alone a lot, watched a lot of TV.
The King mentioned that you like TV. Mm-hmm. We didn't really dwell on it or anything. But.
Yeah. I mean, you saw. I mean, I'm not that I don't trust any of you guys, but I'm glad he was there to kind of close the door to some stuff.
Well, I was glad that he was there to cordon us off from. I mean, we didn't want to be intrusive, so it was nice. It was nice having him there, and it's nice to know that there's somebody there who is really looking out for you.
Yeah. It's a weird thing to think that my imaginary friend is protecting my subconscious from weird attacks or invasion. I don't know.
I mean, maybe that's inside all of us.
Yeah.
I did try to give him this. I'll pull out a jar. This is a jar full of your pure emotion.
Wow.
So he wouldn't take it, so maybe you. This is yours. This came from inside of you. You produced this. So I feel weird carrying it around.
Yeah, there's not very much in there, all things considered.
Yeah. Well, if it's emotion, it's just I don't know if he thought you should have it, then maybe you should.
I feel as if I'm burdened with this pure emotion. I'll pull it back.
Think of it. It's then think of it as like my thankfulness for you.
Okay. All right, I will. Just feels a little weird carrying it around. That's all. And I got a lot of weird stuff.
Once again.
Like he gave me this axe.
Hey!
Yeah, you want your axe, giants slaying?
If you don't want it, okay.
Well, I don't. Now I feel weird without it. There can be a giant.
Yeah, that's Silver. Did you know the guy who runs the Silver Saddle Saloon is a giant?
He's a hill giant.
He's a giant dick.
All right.
No, she gives it back to you. No. If he
No.
gave it to you,
No, I mean,
you might need it.
maybe.
Maybe.
All right, I'll put it back in my axe holster.
Oh, I guess I'm single now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good. Congratulations.
that's good.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah. So
Do you want to not be single?
Is it a double? What do you? I don't know what you do anymore.
You want to go on a date tonight to the Silver Saddle Saloon? Bitches love that.
I was going to ask her if she wanted to go. Well, I feel like I'm wiser now.
Yeah, you are actually.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
different.
Well, maybe we should, maybe watch some TV together sometime,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
or other things. We don't have to build magic decks. We
I
can.
mean, if you like that, I mean, I guess we could do that.
I could see myself liking that. I never
Yeah.
tried it.
All right. Well, okay. Let me ask you this then. Mm-hmm. What's your favorite kind of deck?
My favorite kind of deck.
Yeah. What do you play? What's your go-to?
Well, I've actually.
What color do you like to play, or what combination?
Is there pink?
No, I mean, I guess red and white.
Probably that. I never played it before. I've heard of it.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was curious if, I got a lot of hobbies. I don't need to get into Magic the Gathering as well. But
Well, I don't know. I've been made to go to Books A Million on Friday night for a while now, so I've made a lot of friends there.
oh, would you like to keep that up?
I mean, I guess some of them are nice,
Okay. Well, I mean,
except that Ashley Shake guy, but he's very intense.
I'm not sure I know him.
You'll know him if you see him. It's dick for fingers.
Yeah, we should go. We should go sometime if you want to.
Okay, all right, good. I could show you how to do something like that. That sounds interesting.
Okay. And I'll promise I'll tell you if I hate it.
Okay, and then we'll do something else.
That's very considerate of
We
you.
could drink hot chocolate and look and enjoy the smell of books.
That actually sounds pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
And also, we're going to the Silver Saddle tonight. I don't know if you want to come to that or not.
I don't know if I've ever been.
Me neither.
How do you feel? How do y'all feel about country music? Oh, you're gonna love it.
It's okay if it's fried.
You can either get in there and get into the mix, or just sit around and watch people. It's a great place.
Okay. That sounds good.
I love it.
I mean, I have to go for work,
Okay. That sounds like all right work. So then I cut to you guys meeting at the Silver Saddle. Did you have something else you want to do, Miller, since you were at the Irving Cobb?
I was going to take a short rest since I couldn't take a long
Okay.
rest.
Yeah, that'll work. So then we'll have you guys meet up at the Silver Saddle with Link. So all of you walk in. I've never been either, and it's been gone for many years. Ian, please describe the Silver Saddle Saloon.
It's a big room with a dance floor, and there's different levels of seating around. There's some tables in the back that are almost up on platforms and stuff, and then there's sort of a stage up front, and it's badly lit. I don't mean it's dim and comfortable. I mean it's badly lit. You go into a bar and you kind of want the lights to be low, or if it's a dance club, it's dark and there's lights flashing. There's none of that atmosphere there. It's just kind of a room
Like
great
fluorescent
big
lights or
room.
something? Or
Here and there. Yeah, it just wasn't
flicker?
Candles and
super
flickering
comfortable.
fluorescent lights.
and it was always super crowded.
Yeah.
Like way beyond capacity. You didn't even have to know how to count to know that there were too many people in that room at all times, especially like on the weekend or whatever.
Yeah.
And it got rowdy, but mostly it was like middle-aged people, couples.
Gross.
Honky tonk-ish.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it was just more of a, the electric slide was probably done 500 or 600 times a day.
Worn into the floor.
Yeah. It had the pattern was worn into the dance floor, I'm sure. I was only there a couple of times, but the 2 times I went,
I say you would have had to probably been pretty young.
I was in
over.
my 20s.
Yeah.
But the only times I went were with my wife's dad and stepmom. That's the crowd that went, they were kind of like boomers. We didn't really go.
Good old boomer country
Good
bar.
old boomer country bar.
And they all dressed in like
Lots of hairspray and makeup.
Yeah,
Just
but
every
like-
fucking wear.
like country outfits that no self-respecting like actual cowboy would wear.
Like-
There would be like turquoise,
Like Marty
and
McFly from Back to the Future.
No, I saw people like that there.
His pink shirt. No, it wasn't like that. It was more people would get, quote unquote dressed up. And there were some people there that would wear cowboy hats and stuff, but it was never anything like garish or like it wasn't like Urban Cowboy, where people were dressing up like that. It was just more of a casual atmosphere, but people were dressed up to go out. So most of the time the dudes were dressed kind of like fucking like me, just wearing jeans and boots and a maybe a button-down shirt if their wives were lucky. And the women were always way too overdressed. Most of them were dressed really super slutty. Kind of like,
Sounds pretty cool.
using Halloween as an excuse to dress up slutty.
Ah, okay.
This was using the Silver Saddle as an excuse to dress up slutty. It was fantastic. It was a great place to go. I personally wasn't into it, but when I would go, I'd get my beer and just sit and watch everybody. And I did that. I could do that for hours in the saddle because it was just that kind of place. So,
Well, that's when you guys walk in. That is what you see. Yeah, super, super crowded.
Wow.
There's a young Ian sitting in the back of the room sipping a beer.
just chuckling,
Just
his
staring at you intensely.
skinny ass off.
Oh, man. Well, it's going to be hard to find a place to sit.
I'll start looking for a spot.
Yeah, I don't even make you roll. You look over and you see over on the side, empty table with enough chairs for 6 chairs. No one at it. A little reserved sign on it.
Does it say who it's reserved for?
It does not.
Are there any waitresses or waiters around? Or?
Yeah, you can grab one.
Hey, can we sit there?
Oh, that is reserved. So she pulls out one of her checkbooks. She's flipping through it. Panic at the Quiznos.
That's us. That's weird.
Oh.
That's reserved for us. We're a
Okay.
band.
Okay, sure. Come on.
I'll hold up my Doctor Who magic paper to identify
Oh, I
myself.
see. Yeah, that is who you are. Perfect. She pulls out the reserve sign. Here, go ahead, have a seat.
Thanks.
According to this, you guys are drinking for free. What can I get for you?
Suspicious.
The name of the person paying for this.
I don't know, but whatever we get, Liz is going to drink it first.
Let's see. There's a note. Promise not Ramon. Don't worry about it. I'll be here in a little bit.
Probably Dane, if I had to guess. Also, Liz
Hopefully.
is 16, so she gets soda.
I'm 17.
17. She gets soda.
Every time you level
Or
up,
water.
you get 1 year old.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm like 32 now.
Well, and all this like subspace stuff like really messes with it too. I do feel like because time gets dilated that we go in at like 20 and we're like 30 years old now.
It's like Interstellar. Just.
Somehow she is older
Yeah.
than us.
We all
don't even know how
we
that
all look
happened.
like Steve Buscemi in 30 Rock. Every one of us. Okay, I'll sit down and order a water.
Water? That's outside for the horses.
Were there horses? Are horses out there?
No.
No,
it's
it was at the executive inn. They didn't have a horse tie off that I know of.
Yeah, just water, please. I'm not a big drinker.
How about a Shirley Temple then?
Water, please.
Okay.
I'll take a Shirley Temple.
Okay. But you fellas.
Bourbon.
Okay. You?
I had tequila.
Okay.
Pretty sure we decided that was vegan friendly.
It's made out of cactuses. It's fine.
Yeah. Not the kind with the worm in it.
Fine.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah, Link's he's got his cooler beside him, but he's like, but this is free? Like someone else is paying for it? Yeah, that's what I've got on the note.
I'll have 1 keg of beer, please.
I'll have what he's having times 3. And she points to Kenny.
It's like 18 bourbons.
Okay, what about you, ma'am? And Jill's just, pina colada. Okay, sure.
Yeah,
She
this
disappears.
Silver Saddle don't give a fuck. They're not gonna ID, but
It's not long. Your drinks come. Once you get them, it's not long before you hear a chair being dragged across, and you see
Fight.
by a man in a
like Men in Black style, like
yeah, to get attention. So you look over at him, and it is a man about 6 foot tall, a slim build. He has a garishly green suit, white shirt, green tie, green everything else. A lot of rings on, and then he has a fedora.
Randy the Macho Man Savage.
He pulls up a chair and he sits down. Panic at the Quiznos. It is fantastic to meet you.
Bluegrass Man, I presume.
No, he will be on shortly though.
Who are you?
My name is
not Ramon.
My name is Naribo.
Oh.
I am the god of fate,
Oh.
and I am so excited to talk to you.
Is it because of those cards we drew from in Vegas?
That got my attention at first, but something happened. I think you might have heard a clunk. That
We heard a clunk.
really, that is what got my attention.
Oh.
Okay, well.
It got our attention too.
And we will end there.
We've been asking everybody about that.
What about the clunk?
Naribo, huh? Haven't seen Naribo since the Union game.
Thanks for listening, everybody. You can find the show on iTunes, not SoundCloud, Stitcher, Spotify. Just put in TADPOG. TADPOG. The E is silent. Don't write that out, though. You won't get anywhere.
You might.
We need to
You
register.
might.
We need to register that.
Let's see. Got all sorts of stuff to go through, but I really want to make sure we hit that Patreon. Ian?
We have a Patreon. You can give us money if you like what you hear and you want to help us continue to do this work that we love at patreon.com/tadpog. We love all of our donors. We love all of our donors so much. And some of them actually give us $20 or more per month as just out of the generosity of their hearts because they love us and we love them too. We call these our executive producers, and that list is going to start now with Cousin David Galino, Plinko Nick Price, Cubicle Monkey, Cthusiast Jeff Miners, Master Cycle Baron, Kevin Link, Joseph Phillips, Gamebug Prime, Nathan Eaton, Usurper Grimm, Matt Gentile, a.k.a. Gentle G, Princess Consuela, Banana Hammock, Flavor Trick, Taryn, Landon Dahl, congratulations on your marriage, Pinball Archmage, Chris Edler, we're sorry you couldn't be on this episode, Platinum member Brett Miller, Sandwich Pope Phil Hawkins, And Nate from Utah, first-time caller, and Drink Smith Joey Webster. Just rolls off the tongue. Thank you guys so much for all your generous donations. To all of our Patreon donors, we love you, and we love doing the show, and we love that you want to help us out with that.
For sure. Thank you.
Our theme song for these episodes is Mess by Anamanaguchi. How do you guys want to close this out?
Like,
Like a really loud Bill Paxton.
Okay. So until next time. A tropical Capricorn
man. Tropical Capricorn, man.
I hate my employees.
yes. Yes.
I actually went with the actor, Bill Paxton. You know, I figured that was better than the Paducah Bill Paxton.
It's debatable.
Game over, man.
So you guys are sitting there, and suddenly Link cuts off into Rebo and says, wait a minute. He did introduce us as Panic at the Quiznos. I don't know if I like that.
I love it.
Anything else?
Love
Anything
that.
else to throw at this guy?
I don't want to change it. I'm
Are you
tired
sure?
of this.
Are you sure?
All we got this episode was pimento loaf and goblin cum on rye.
Yeah, one of those can't go on Apple Play or whatever. It's
Yeah.
Apple Store. I don't know what it's called now. It's not iTunes. It's something. It's
Can
Apple.
my
something.
mom borrow your bag of animals?
Apple Podcasts.
Thank you, Apple Podcast. Yeah, but they won't let us do that. I mean, I can put a star in it or something. It'd be fine. But then they might not know it's cum. They'd be like,
Cam.
Can?
Kim?
Car?
Bum.
animal loaf. What do we got? I can't get past goblin cum.
Pimento loaf. Well, I said it. It's all one. Pimento loaf and goblin cum on rye. It was all we had. That's the whole
That's
thing.
it? I thought there was another one we had.
Well, that's all I
We had
got.
the one about the mother borrowing the bag full of animals.
Can my mom
Right.
borrow your bag of animals?
I mean, that's pretty. That's the family friendly brand that we got going, right?
Yeah.
I feel like maybe we're not so happy with that one. We're just resigned to something. I guess Panic at the Quiznos it is.
Pimento loaf and bullshit Miracle Whip.
peanut butter and jelly in the bathroom.
I was going to
Hey,
say
that's
bathroom
pretty good.
PB&J.
That might work.
Bathroom PB&J.
Peanut butter and poop knife.
Bathroom
PB&PK.
Poop knife,
My
peanut
brain
butter
was like, I'm
sandwich.
pretty sure knife starts with N, dude. I had to fight it. They don't even hear me wrestle that or not. Okay. Take that, brain.
Mouth work harder than brain.
Bathroom PB&J?
Yeah,
Sure.
Bathroom PB&J.
Okay.
Okay.
A lot of food related band names.
All right. Please go ahead. God, we're meeting. Thank you, everybody.